Hello there. If you've come for a laugh, you've come to the right place because we got Lee Mack's Stuffed Mouse. And it's Lee Mack on Would I Lie to You? I mean, this guy is never not funny. It's funny because my first impression of this guy was like, I didn't like him. But first of all, because I didn't know he was a team captain and I thought he was just attention hungry. I thought he was just a guest on the show that was like very attention hungry, always making comments over people. But I learned to like him. I really like him. I like how quick he is. He does get on few people's nerves for the reasons I just said that my first impression had. But I don't know. I like him. I think he's funny. Definitely smart. Definitely the word to describe him is always quick-witted and all that. And you like him or not, you cannot deny that this man is quick-witted. So I like him. And his lies are interesting. I cannot remember if I've ever seen a truth of this man yet. But my memory's trash. But I know it's mostly lies, so I'm saying lie. No, but like I literally genuinely can't remember. I've read comments where people say there was like one or two truths. I don't think I've seen him yet. Anyway. I doubt he has a stuffed mouse, but let's watch anyway. This is for entertainment value.
Right,
so.
Under the desk is a box. If you bring the box onto the desk. Now, read the card first and then show us the possession.
All right.
I recently took a crash course in taxidermy, by the end of which I'd managed to make this.
Can you show us what this is? Pop it onto the desk.
Oh, it's adorable! It's only a sailor.
David's team, where would you like to begin?
What is it? I can't see.
Can we have a proper look?
That, Sheila, is what I call mouse on a skateboard.
Would you like me to take it across?
Please do.
What's it made of?
Little thing
Made of
ever.
mouse. With a little bit of skateboard.
Oh, no! Oh,
How was he killed? He looks like he was...
I should point out that he wasn't killed. He was found dead naturally.
It's like he was found walking down a very small alley.
Careful, took ages.
OK, first of all, how long was this course?
This is the first course. The course is, well, it takes place over about 16 weeks, so four months.
A crash course that's...
Taxidermy takes years to perfect. This is a
I was gonna add, that was my first thought. Like, the crash course in taxidermy, I doubt it exists, because, yeah, that's not something you learn like that at all.
How often did you go?
It happens every week.
Once a week.
For 16 weeks.
That's not a crash course. That's an evening class.
No, not in relation to the proper course to become a professional taxidermist.
Well, that goes on for 25 years and you meet once every 6 months?
That takes 4 years, or until the animal dies.
Can you... How did you do that mouse?
Basically, I found a mouse.
Where?
There, on the stair. Little clogs on. I found the mouse actually in the cage which it was kept in because it was my child's pet.
And it was skateboarding.
No, it wasn't skateboarding. My son was a skateboarder, and that's why he wanted.
Rob's
was
face is so
skateboarding.
confused.
No, he wasn't skateboarding. My son was a skateboarder, and that's why he wanted the mouse on the skateboard.
What did you do with the mouse that you found?
Well, the first thing I did was I had to break the news to my son, and I said, "Your mouse is dead." So that was that covered. And then he said, "Oh, I don't want to lose him forever." And I said, "In that case, it's the crash course at the taxidermy."
So wait a minute, the mouse dies. You have a
Correct.
conversation with your son. What are we going to do? Let's stuff him. I know, I'll learn. I won't get a professional animal stuffer.
And that's because...
I'll learn to do it. You ring up the course, they say there happens to be a 16-week course starting next week.
Not only that... I imagine the mouse would be one of the last things he did in the course, so that thing would have been dead for like 16 weeks, 15, 14 weeks before he got it stuffed. I don't think so.
How many people were on the course?
I would say there was 12, 14, something like that.
12.
There was 12.
12.
12, yes. Sorry, no, it was a disciples' convention.
Talk me through them. What sort of people were they?
It was Matthew, Mark, Luke... Oh, sorry, there was a guy called Thomas. He wasn't sure if he wanted to be there.
what you do.
The first thing you've got to do is always check that the mouse is actually dead.
So, sorry, it's always a... It's always
check.
a mouse. This course is just for mouse stuffers. No one had anything else they wanted to do. So everyone, all 12 of you turn up, sit down, get your mouse out.
You've got to remember that it's an introductory course. There was one guy, just one guy, Brian,
a good entry
turned up
level
with a giraffe. He turned up with a giraffe and you went, you want the advanced course, mate, because we can't do this in 16 weeks.
Right.
Next door, the one that's got the Velux windows. You can only stuff a giraffe if you've got Velux windows. That's the first thing you learn.
I have no idea what kind of windows those are, but I guess
Scoop
tall.
the inside
Thank
out.
you. There's someone finally interested in the art form. First thing you've got to do is get rid of the inside of the mouse.
Ow.
How do you do that?
Ow. Good question, sure. You get a sharp blade and you make an incision from the back of the skull all the way down to the tail.
So what happens when you make that incision down the spine?
Down the spine.
Wait.
So what happens when you make that incision down the spine?
Down the spine, yeah.
What happens?
So now I can only be described as a very, very horrific pop-up book. Because I opened it up and it's not a pretty sight. I would describe it as sort of mouse spine-like. And I went all like that. And the fella said, first rule of get stuffed, taxidermy, crash course. He said, this is the interesting bit. He went, is never, ever open them from the back. I learned a lesson. You've got to learn, haven't you? You've got to learn. You've got to learn.
So what did you do?
Well, it means you got me needle and thread.
So you stitched the mouse back up.
Stitch the mouse back up,
Right.
get him back to how he was.
Right.
Turn him over, slice down the middle.
And then what did you do?
You have to, effectively, there's no easy way of saying it. I had to scrape out his insides.
With what?
With the tools that they give you.
What sort of tool is it?
Well, there's many tools. You know those weird things you get when you're trying to get the last bit of lobster out of the claw? And it's like a little fork. It's got
It wouldn't work with a giraffe, though,
Oh,
would
no,
it?
just a giraffe. All you need for a giraffe is a spade and loads of bamboo.
OK, so you scoop out...
We learned that on day 4.
What do you put back in to give him that healthy...
You build individual fragments of bone shapes, but out of metal, and glue them all together. It takes 15 weeks on a Thursday night.
What do you think, David? It sounds very plausible to me, but what is
Really?
Sheila, what do you think?
No, I think it's...
You think it's a lie?
I can't see why anyone wouldn't believe that.
I don't think there's any level on which any of us believe that.
They're saying it's a lie. Lee,
Yeah.
is it the truth or is it a lie?
Oh, I actually have to go through the thing of pressing the button. Lie.
Well, yeah. It's fun to see David Mitchell crack like that, though. What is this? Lee Mack and the Teletubby. Okay. I don't know what that is, but it's just really funny to see David Mitchell just crack that bad because he doesn't... I don't feel like he cracks that much. And it was just so ridiculous. I laughed more at him laughing than anything else. It was just great. So there you go. This was fun. Definitely fun. So, like... These people guarantee a laugh. I mean, nobody can sit there and say you didn't laugh at nothing. I mean, this was great. It wasn't the best story, maybe. But, I mean, dude, this show, Would I Lie to You, has some stories to top, man. So, this was up there with really good ones. So, I enjoyed it. Not so much the story, but the clip in itself. What's he doing here? At the World Teabag Darts Final. I was going to say finale. That they just took that off Taskmaster. That's literally, I don't know who ripped off who, but somebody ripped off somebody. Anyway, guys, there you go. Ta-da! I did it. Whatever you guys are off to do, have a great one. Oops, sorry. I hope you continue having laughs in your day, week, month, and year. Because what is life without laughter? It is just nothing. It's not worth it. So there you go. Guys, I am off before, the Mandarins start or continue. Because they never end unless I end them. And it's really hard for me to end them for some reason. I need like a I was gonna say a stop button, but oh look, I found one.